So as a new streamer, I went live on Twitch for 30 days in a row. Here's what I learned. Small game, new streamer. This is me streaming 30 days straight. And I just want to give you the data, and there's some things I learned, and some things you can take away from this, and you can use it as you will. So yeah, we streamed 63 hours. Like I said, times vary, some 5-hour streams, some 30-minute streams. But basically 2 hour was like, I seen like the happy mark, where like I was getting good engagement, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I had unique chatters pretty much. Basically had a couple regulars. I'll tell you that. I had some people that were just down for the cause because I did announce I was doing 30-day stream. And what that did was give me a lot of chatters, like a lot of regulars. I had my boy Marquise pull up. I had my boy, what's his name? Tony, which is crazy. Well, OG, he pulled up a lot. There's, some other people popped in that I was friends with I met on Twitch. But I had a lot of regulars coming in and out. Unique viewers is obviously unique. So I was like, starting to grow. As if you look at towards the end, it was starting to grow. So like 14 right there, peak, 10 unique viewers. So I was starting to like break a little ceiling when I started to get some more views in, you know what I'm saying? So let's go. With that being said, I did write a little bit, and you guys can pull apart what you want. Like I said, this is my original post, and I posted this on Threads, and it actually got a lot of traffic. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, so we got almost 16,000 views or impressions, however you want to look at it. And this was the original post, and I'm gonna just read it through just for people that's not on Threads. I can kind of just like get a feel of what things I learned, and I'll expound a little more in this video. That's what we're here to do. So let's get into it. So as a new streamer, I went live on Twitch for 30 days in a row. Here's what I learned. This is a thread. And when I did it back then, I actually averaged more. This is the original screenshot from when I did it. And it shows 60 hours, 21 follows, 60 viewers. So the stats are a little different from, I think there might be a day off or 2 days off, something like that. But nonetheless, this is about the same, 60 hours, 2 viewers, 21 follows. So the biggest thing I learned from streaming this much, 60 hours in 1 month, in 30 days, 60 hours, 30 days, 2 hours a day, every day, was that I improved and I got way more comfortable on camera. As you can see with this right here, doing this YouTube video, I learned how to set up my camera, edit my audio. I've been knew how to edit videos, that's a caveat, but all the technical stuff, I got to work through every stream. I got to watch playback, I got to watch my feedback, my chatters were giving me insight, and I actually learned a lot just from streaming and watching my clips going back and then, editing some stuff and checking it out. I just learned a lot just from raw streaming, not as far as data wise, like growth and all that, but just getting comfortable on camera. Personally, I've grown a lot. So that was the cool thing about streaming 60 hours. If you want to go for something like that yourself, for that reason, I recommend it. So here's my tips and tricks for what I learned from doing this challenge right here, which it was a challenge. So to improve your stream and get more comfortable, just go live. Just go live. If you want to get better, listen. I look how comfortable I am talking about this right now. Very, very confidently, I can say this. If you want to stream, if you want to improve your stream and just get more comfortable, just click that button. Just go live. Camera on, camera off. I watch a lot of people that don't use cameras. It's up to you, whatever your preference is. But just click live. Play your favorite. Try to get put the odds in your favor. Play your favorite game. Something you can get lost in. Something if you want to commentate on that you can lose yourself in. Whatever gives you the more what I'm saying, skin in the game, that's gonna give you an edge up for when you're just starting. Just go live. Don't promote it. Don't share. Just start streaming. Get into practicing a routine. How you want to interact with viewers and building the stream to look and sound how you want. Like I said, streaming all these hours, I got to figure out what I liked, what I didn't like about myself, my voice. I got to edit my filters, my sound effects. I got to see if you follow, what's gonna be the alert, what sound I get. I learned how to put my chat on my screen so I don't have to look over every time. You know what I'm saying? There's just a lot of little things that you just learn just putting that stream. So just go live is my first tip if you're gonna start streaming. This is my second tip from learning from streaming for 30 days straight. The more hours you stream, the more natural it becomes. And I think that just goes with being on camera in general. And I was saying this from the go. When everybody asks me how do I like streaming and is there anything I can give tips on? Gaming and streaming are two totally different things. I'm a competitive gamer by nature. Streaming is a new part. Combining both of those Competitive is a very high level skill. Streaming, people look at it as, you know, casual, but it does take, let's just say confidence. It takes a certain amount of like, not, I guess charisma helps, but not charisma, but just like presentation, how it looks, how it sounds, all that good stuff. The more hours you stream, the more natural it becomes. Your day 1 versus your day 15 are going to be 2 different levels of comfort. By streaming more, you can watch your footage afterwards to see what needs improvement, audio, camera, commentary, people all the time, etc. You see what I'm saying? Streaming and playing at a high level takes practice. I am a competitive player, and having another variable during games ups the amount of skills it takes to win in both. Like I said, I'm a very competitive player. I lock in, I focus, I'm strictly call outs. I might make a joke here and there, but 99% of the time, I'm focused on winning the game. You throw streaming in there to that 99%, you're gonna have to cut back some type of intensity just so you can interact with your stream. So just something to think about if you're, you new and a competitive player. Just some thought. So here's what I learned after streaming 30 days, how to get more viewers. So at first I was just raw streaming, just going live. I had kind of like a set schedule. I work a lot, but I had pretty much a window of hours I would stream. And this is what I learned from just like consistently trying to stream around the same times. So to get more viewers, you have to promote yourself. I don't make the rules, dog. If you open a store and you're not telling nobody you're open, how anybody gonna know you're open? On the internet, there's literally who knows how many billion links there are on the internet. But if you go on Twitch, how many people are live on Twitch right now? 96,000 streamers. 96,000 streamers. Think about that. Hold on. 95,800 streamers are live on Twitch right now. You have to promote yourself. You have to share your link. If nobody knows you're live, you can't expect to get viewers just off Twitch discovery. One, I only say that because starting out 1, 2, 3 viewers, you're gonna get pushed to the bottom. Everybody knows that. I look at it as when you're starting out and you got a lower viewer count, you kind of want to give yourself an edge up. So just promoting yourself is gonna help. Even if you got to get your mom, your sister, your friends, your brothers to get in there. Anything helps, because like honestly there's like a threshold of like lower level streams. I would say 5 to 10 is like the happy medium where like people will scroll past, people will start finding your channel if you got 5 to 10 viewers, more likely than 1. Way more likely. I don't know the numbers per se, way more likely to like there's way more impressions on a 5 to 10 channel versus a 1 viewer channel. Way more impressions, just because there's so many 1 channel viewers. It's just hard to siphon through, and you know what I'm saying, to get seen. Second tip to get more viewers: join a community. Discords and groups on socials are easy ways to meet new people to connect. I recommend Threads and X or Facebook groups. Self-explanatory. I posted on Threads, you know what I'm saying? I personally like Threads as far as like content creators go. There's a lot of like-minded people, and something about the algorithm on Threads, it pushes you, whatever your interests are, it'll push your interests right back to you. So if you're looking for small content creators, it'll push you that. If you're looking for big content creators, it'll push you that. If you look for musicians, it'll put their algorithm. I like their algorithm the best because it's not just pushing what they think you'll like. They're pushing stuff you're already looking up. You know what I'm saying? Twitter has obviously, it's a little different from X, but it's kind of the same, where you can find like-minded people on there sharing their links and all that. I recommend Twitter. That's like the basis, or X, I mean. And Facebook groups have streaming groups, gaming groups, all that good stuff. I didn't experiment with it, but to your own leisure, I would check it out. I did look it up, but it was just, to me, I'm not really a Facebook guy. I'm more of a Threads. I guess I'm more of a Twitter guy, but I started using Threads, and Facebook would be like the alien to me. I wouldn't even know where to start with Facebook. So there's that. Third tip to get more viewers: create clips from your streams. Very important. Very important. Very important. Very important. Very important. If I was to give you like the easy, if you just started yesterday, you just started streaming yesterday, and you want to get some views, this is what I would do. Legit. Stream one day, make a VOD, right? And clip something from that stream that you did the day before and use that as like, I'm going live, here's a clip from yesterday. Simple as that. The clip could be 10 seconds for who else cares. But create some type of clip just so people got a visual of what they're gonna get into when you post that link. I think, to me, that's what I'm gonna start doing. I think that's the best chance of like just even growing the audience. But the clips though, depending on where you post them, YouTube, Instagram, Reels, TikTok, Threads, wherever you post your clips, it just gives them a more of a visual versus just a link. Even a picture would help though, you know what I'm saying? But when you post that link and you got a clip, it just gives somebody more of like a background of what they're gonna get into clicking your link. So here's my results. 30 days, average viewers, two average viewers, 21 new followers, 61 hour stream, average 2 hours a day. I stream smaller games than finals. Your results may vary. This is a very small game, very niche game, very new game. Came out the end of 23, but very small game as far as community. This was an experiment. This was a 30-day streaming challenge I challenged myself to. And honestly, my YouTube content might ring around more challenges like this. But this was an experiment. I do not recommend streaming this much starting out. Burnout reasons, results reasons. There's just other ways you can go about using this time. Because if you think about it, I stream for 64 hours. That's basically a part-time job, 15 hours or 18 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? And I already work a full-time job. So adding a part-time job, I would just cut back a little bit is what I'm saying. Things I'm going to try going forward. Creating content for my socials, TikTok, YouTube, IG Reels. Caveat, I'm thinking more content for Threads, IG Reels, YouTube Shorts. I'm not really a TikTok or Facebook guy, but I'm really trying to focus on one or two, which is probably going to be YouTube Shorts and then IG Reels. And then Threads is where I write this is just where I get my thoughts off, where I write a lot. Things I'm going to try going forward, connecting with more content creators. I think they call it a mastermind when you got a lot of like-minded people, but I think iron sharpens iron. And when you're just around other people pursuing the same goal as you, it's just way more to chew off of versus somebody that's not. You know what I'm saying? If I had, let's just say, in a perfect world, I got a best friend and we're both pursuing the same goal, we can feed off each other versus somebody, I'm just hanging out with somebody and they kind of don't understand what I'm going through, the issues I might have or whatever the case may be. So if you just surround yourself with more content creators, you just start pulling yourself into like a whole different world that you want to be in, and it's just really inspiring at that way. And then last thing I would do is take advantage of Twitch drops and events. So there are plenty of online events you can use to boost your socials, and Twitch drops is one of the examples. There's spaces you can join on X. There's just a lot of ways you can like put your name out there and get your name out there. But Twitch drops is one of the things that like helped me early on. I got a lot of unique views that day when I was like using the Twitch drops in my posts on my channel that day. But Twitch drops are pretty cool, and then other events you want to just tie yourself into, you know. But just be cautious about what you're like putting your brand into. Because at the end of the day, you're trying to grow your brand as a channel, as a gamer, as a streamer, or whatever, a content creator, and you just don't want to be aligning yourself with something that doesn't really align with you just for future sakes. Because like, say you do it one day and you're not really feeling it the next time, I would just be more cautious about certain events. But like, just keep that in mind. Twitch drops and events are definitely a way to help you grow going forward. So I'm just gonna read a couple comments and get some feedback. I have a Discord, community Discord that might help boost your stats. This is I have a community Discord. That might help boost your stats. If interested, let me know. This is a share for share platform. It is a Discord community, but it's more like not a follow for follow, but it is a community that helps people get their watch time up, you know, and you help them, they will help you, kind of like, you know, one hand washes the other. To each his own. I didn't join, but I always like shout them out when everybody's looking, which is cool. Great advice. Thank you. This is actually super informative and well explained. Thank you. Nice job documenting everything. It's interesting for, and good job being live 30 days in a row. It isn't always easy. Thank you, Wook Rook. I definitely appreciate that. It's not easy going live 30 days in a row. There was one day where I didn't even cut my camera on. It was just like everything was just life-wise. Life was lifing, and I didn't even want to. It was a rough day. I had lost my dog, and I still went live. I didn't cut my camera on, I didn't cut my mic on, but I still went live just to more of like a discipline thing, because I was obviously like I was going through something emotional at the time, It was a therapy dog, and it said it to me like, you know what I mean, just like, I guess kind of shutting down. I still wanted to like let my outlet, like I still want to express myself, and I always game anyway as a way of expressing myself. I just didn't want to like communicate anything in the wrong way that day to anybody and offend anybody. So I still streamed, you know what I'm saying? Life happens, and that was just more like keeping up with the discipline and the habit. Game Pass Dad says, welcome to the Thunderdome. The first year or two is tough. You can accelerate growth by networking, but try to make genuine connections. Many people burn themselves out in support for support groups and end up thinking everyone is out to get them or use them. I agree. Find communities that you vibe with and make friends there. Definitely make content for other platforms and really take time to understand what content is. Game Pass Dad, I appreciate you. That is great advice, because I didn't necessarily like feel burnout, but I can see others. Let me say this, as far as support for support groups, I do lurk. I'm actually lurking right now in the background, and I just do that off the cuff of like, I want some people, like there's certain people that give me good vibes where like I'll interact here and there, but I'll just lurk for support reasons. You know what I'm saying? Support for support groups is, I genuinely, I play a very niche game and a very competitive game, and I want people there that can like, I guess, to be honest with you, I'm considered an amateur in my game, and I'm looking for like-minded people that play the game, that know the game, that can help me teach the game or grow with me in the game. And not saying like anything else is worthless, but I'm definitely looking for people in that same field. And I rather start with a clean slate versus you know, just having people there because I'm supporting them. If they want to support me, thank you. But I don't want anybody to feel like they have to support me, you know what I'm saying? And I look at it that way for support groups. All right. Saltine Swag, arguably, I guess technically arguably in some cases, but in my opinion, arguably, most important way to grow is to be consistent in times. Life is chaotic and makes things exceedingly difficult, but if you stream the same times on the same days, your community will grow, your engagement will grow, views in chat will grow. You create a routine that your audience can rely on. I agree. That's when I seen the most growth, when my dailies were coming back, and then I'll get some stragglers here and there. And my daily people, they would like, you know, try to like, you know, I'm really close with my dailies. One is a friend I used to work with, one somebody I met online. My regulars, I'll say. And they definitely were very welcoming to new chatters. But that was because I streamed at the same time every day, and it fit their schedule too. One was getting off work, one was coming back from the gym, and it was like a wind down where we all could just like, you know, converse and, you know what I mean, just like, you know, blow some steam off. I believe it was later in the day, like probably like dinner time, a little bit after dinner time I'll stream. But just streaming at the same times every day, definitely I seen growth. So I agree with you, Saltine Swag. Congrats on the grind, man. That's a dope experiment. Appreciate the insight from another fellow new streamer. Young sir, I appreciate you. Dope experiment indeed, man. It was, man, a lot of work. Killing cards. I got affiliate streaming 3-4 hours a day over 2 months. Should go back and stop kicking the can. Yes, you should, brother. Yes, you should, brother. Por la mi metura más por la mota. I want to say he's saying I can grow. French. We want to see the same study, but for multi-streaming. Oh, gotcha. So he wants to see. Actually, I don't know if that'll be a challenge of mine. I don't know per se if that'll be a challenge of mine. Multi-streaming. Or it could be. You know what? To be determined, because you know that you never know. Yes. Now take 5 years into it with this mindset. What's your predictions? That's actually a great question. I've never seen this. I don't think I've seen this. I wouldn't stream as much. I would stream more strategically. Maybe longer sets, but less days. Probably about the same hours. But I would say 4 to 6 hours at, like, you know, at a time. Maybe 3 days a week. My predictions? I definitely could see a small community and then hopefully finding a team for me. A professional team, whether it's a shooter or it's a sports game. About 30 hours a week making content. Yeah, I could definitely see something happen. 5 years. Oh yeah, for sure. At least if I don't go professional, I would definitely be bummed, but I'll probably be playing wager matches, but you know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's no lose there, but 5 years as far as like growing Brand wise, I can't say. I cannot say. Because one day it could all take off, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be stagnant like this. Who knows? No offense, dude, but I don't think you're in a position to give any advice on this. I believe I replied to him. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, why would you say that? Average 2 viewers this month. The success does not make. I remember, depending on you judging success off viewers, and I agree. I wasn't judging success off viewers. I wasn't necessarily trying to hit a viewer goal. I was trying to stream for 30 days as a new streamer. Hence the video. Just to see what would happen. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was fixated on a number or anything like that. So, you know, success, it's all perspective at that point. But so if you got any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I'll try to get this out to you as soon as possible. And yeah, thanks for watching, man. Appreciate you.